I've seen lots of videos with iPhone and iPad auto clickers, and I wanted to do my own thing. I've seen how they use their software, and I don't agree with it. You know, you're downloading something from an untrusted source, you're putting it on your phone. It wasn't meant to be doing that. Some of them you have to jailbreak, all of this stuff, and I just wanted something above that. Why not go a different route? And that's what I'm going to do and show you in this video. I'm going to show you how I set it up and how I have the auto clicker working. So you may ask, why do you even need an auto clicker? Well, there's a few different things. You could be playing a game, you want to click on your phone, you might have to step away for a minute. You may need to click a button several thousand times, and that was my case here. Welcome everybody, this is Kevin from helpfultutorials.net. If you're new and you like iPhone tips, tricks, and tutorials, do me a favor, please smack that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And with that said, let's go ahead and dive right in. Here is my amazing setup. So I'm going to go through and show you how I created this and how it works, obviously, and also a little more at the end, which is how I'm making some extra money with it. With that said, let's go ahead and get connected to what we're talking about here. So first, I bought this stand. These are all products that are sold on Amazon. I will have links below if you are interested in purchasing them. They're affiliate links, just know that. And it does help out the channel, so I appreciate that. This is the way I did it. You don't need all of this stuff. I just wanted it all in one package so I could grab my stand and be set up and ready to go. So this here is the auto clicker. It's hardware version. You can go zoom in here and you can see this nozzle. You can change it from clicking very fast or clicking once every 2 seconds. This light will blink blue every time it clicks, and I will be showing you this on in a moment. I just want to kind of go over the build here. And then I have the cables running through this side here. And then in the back, I got a USB hub, and I got black Velcro double-sided tape for this here and for this base here, so they all come off with Velcro if I want to pull them off. Not gonna take them off now, but this one I got, it is actually 4 ports. You probably don't need all that ports, but technically you can buy more than one clicker, and if that's something I'd want to do in the future, or if I want to charge my own iPhone or whatever, I would do that. So the reason I have 2 here is one for the charging, so it automatically charges. If for some reason it doesn't automatically charge, because sometimes iPhone has problems with bases, I found just unplugging it and plugging it back in will go ahead and rectify that. The other one is this base unit here for the auto clicker. Now the auto clicker can only click in one spot at a time. So this is the auto clicker here, and you can see this. I put the clip on and it clips on, and then that area is what's clicking the whole time. So you stick it and it clicks and it just keeps going as long as you have it powered. So now this, I made sure to get a long USB cable for the hub. That way I can plug it in to my computer or laptop. You can also get a block to plug it into the wall. The reason I did not do this is because I want to be watching this as it's doing what it's doing, and I didn't want to get lazy and just leave it somewhere. And you'll know why once you see how I'm earning the extra money. This does spin every way. It's really hard to do with one hand, but trust me, if you look at the back, you can, inside here, this is actually a ball bearing. So it's sitting on top of a ball. I think I tightened it too much, so that it can go ahead and move 360 in every direction. And these are also manageable too, where you can get in other iPads. It doesn't have to be an iPad mini. It's just this is the one that I wasn't using, so it was perfect. So now let me go ahead and hook it up and show you what it does. So where I live, they do have casinos, and they have an online app that you can play and earn free play, which is great. The more you play, the more you can go and get from free play. So we're looking at the screen now just to give you an idea, and all I gotta do is go here and turn on the button, just click it once, and you'll see the blue light pulsing. That's the times it's clicking. Now, like I said, you can turn it up. So it's clicking insanely fast, or you could turn it down. So now that we have it clicking, let's look at the screen. We're going at an okay amount. You can see this here and where it's going. and it's just clicking the screen on the right there. You can see how it's doing. It's going through and clicking the screen automatically, betting for me. I make sure to click the max all the time because this casino gives you unlimited funds, so you might as well bet the max so you can earn the most points to get the most rewards. So I've earned $100 in a week. I've actually earned a lot more than that, but I've slowed down because I didn't want to get caught. So now I do about 100 a week. That's a full picture of it just to kind of show you how it goes. Now, at first I thought it wasn't working, but that's because the clicker thing was not flat to the screen. So you got to make sure it's flat to the screen or it's not going to work. If it's flat to the screen, it'll automatically go. Now you can use this for anything, for games, to earn rewards from places, anything that requires clicks. You know, you got to go somewhere, you need to click somewhere in a few minutes, you can go and do this and just put it on 2-second increments. It'll keep your screen awake and click what you need to. So that's always a good thing. And it will go through and help me earn some extra free play at my casino so I can play. Now, when you do have these, they do come up from time to time and say, you know, thank you for playing, or is this really you? So you want to be around when that screen comes up to click it right away because it's going to be in a different spot. And after you click that, it may reload the game and you may need to change your bet increment back to the highest amount if that's what you're doing. So that is the auto clicker, and that is the amazing one. I did not think it was going to work and be real, but I took a chance. Most of the reviews were positive. And at first, like I said, it didn't work because I didn't have it flat on the screen. I was getting upset and I was like, oh, it's got to be flush. And then it started working and I was like, wow, there are a lot of uses for this. Remember, there is an off and on button down here. You can stop at any time. Also, if you unplug it, it's always going to be off when you go ahead and plug it back in. So you're going to have to turn it on to get started. So that is my auto clicker rig. And that is how I'm going through and having some more fun. I like to do these kind of hacks all the time. My whole life has been like this. So I thought I would share this one, let you know, because I haven't seen anything else. Everyone uses programs that are, you know, hacked for the iPhone, and I don't really trust that software. I rather have hardware. Plus, it's a lot harder if you get caught with hardware because they can't scan your system and see that you're using it. For example, you know, it's actually something outside doing it. And that is the idea of the auto clicker. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little more out of the box because it's something I haven't seen anyone else do, at least on videos. And I think it's really going to help you do whatever you want to accomplish. Just make sure if you're doing something that is against terms of service, make sure you read the terms of service so you know if you can get in trouble for it or if your account can just get banned. Most of the time, it's just an account ban. But if you're not doing something 24 hours a day, you know, you just do it an hour here, an hour there, it's a lot harder for places to catch on because it just looks like a human interaction. You could also turn the speed down to 2 seconds, which I do advise. Thanks so much for the view.